Which message board are you on?
Well, quite frankly, the internet searches is just been organic by posting PR web, press releases.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Ryan again. This time, we're going to be taking a look at your favorite reality investment series, Shark Tank. A show in which insanely rich people basically go grocery shopping for companies that they like. Who knew it could be so damn entertaining? Here are 20 facts you didn't know about Shark Tank. While many entrepreneurs come to the tank with a mobile app or some other tech product, some entrepreneurs have scored big in the marketplace with remarkably simple consumer goods. Screen door repair product ScreenMend, for example, went from $4,000 in sales to more than $1 million in a single year. All-purpose cleaning tool Scrub Daddy has done over $75 million in sales, according to Grenier, making it the most successful product in Shark Tank history. Once entrepreneurs are done filming, they are immediately whisked offset and into a meeting with a show-appointed psychiatrist for an off-air evaluation. They just want to work through how you're feeling, said one entrepreneur. I've heard from other contestants that they can be devastated by their performance, or by what the appearance might mean for their business. It's a very intense, emotional roller coaster.
I would take an offer from anybody besides Mr. Wonderful.
Manish, you're a get the out of here.
Oh! Okay, well, are you all out?
You.
Entrepreneurs can expect to see a big spike in sales after their episode airs, even if they leave the tank empty-handed. This has attracted what are known as Shark Tank gold diggers, entrepreneurs who have no intention of selling a piece of their company, but come on the show just for the publicity.
Robert offered you twice
what you asked for.
what you were asking for at the same valuation. You didn't even put up a little bit of a smile.
So what are you doing, Mark?
I'm out.
Most pitches take about 1 hour before a deal is made or all the sharks opt out of investing. But each segment is edited down to just 10 minutes. However, some of the worst pitches get dismissed in as little as 20 minutes. The longest pitch in the show's history, according to Cuban, was Michael Sang's microwave-safe food cover plate topper. The pitch lasted 2.5 hours before Lori Grenier invested $90,000 for 8% of the company.
Wow. Yeah, finally. It's over. That's the least excited I've ever seen.
The percentage of entrepreneurs who experience seller's remorse after making a deal on the show has grown during the past few seasons, according to Robert. I would say 90% of the time, it's the entrepreneur who backs out. During an episode in season 6, for example, entrepreneurs Ellie Brown and Becca Nelson agreed to sell 100% of their wearable fabric sticker company, Everywheres, to Mark Cuban for $200,000 before changing their minds and deciding not to sell.
We'll do it.
Okay. Wow.
In the first 4 seasons of Shark Tank, those who managed to secure a deal were forced to hand over 5% ownership of their product, service, or company to ABC and show producers. Mark Cuban was firmly against this policy, believing it to be grossly unfair to investors and entrepreneurs. He also felt that such a demand discouraged people from applying to be on the show in the first place. Before season 5, Cuban successfully demanded that the policy be discontinued not only for future contestants, but applied retroactively for those entrepreneurs who appeared in the first 4 seasons. Kevin O'Leary, the self-proclaimed Mr. Wonderful, may be known for his bravado and general assholishness, but no one can question the commitment to the show, as he's the only cast member to appear in every single episode since its inception.
You want to go play in the toilet bowl wedding? Turn around, get out of here. You too.
If the sharks always appear hungry when an entrepreneur offers them food, it's because they usually are. Show tapings last all day, and sessions typically go for 10 days straight. In that time, the sharks will hear roughly 100 pitches. We're there 12 hours a day, said Robert. We're hungry and we're miserable.
You don't even know their problem yet.
They make 18 or 20%. It's irrelevant.
Stop.
You
She's a lady.
can't
Let her speak. Just come.
It'll never work. Just
The first precursor to Shark Tank was a reality show that debuted in Japan in 2001 called Money Tigers. In 2005, a production company in the United Kingdom licensed the concept to create a British version called Dragon's Den. That show spawned a Canadian spin-off that both Robert Herjavec and Kevin O'Leary took part in before they became sharks in the US series. Other countries with their own versions of the show include the Czech Republic, Finland, Poland, Spain, and Ukraine. Sony Pictures Television owns the format and licenses it out to networks. Mark Burnett, the reality television showrunner behind massive American hits like Survivor and The Apprentice, decided to bring the show to the US as Shark Tank in 2008, using it as a way to get Americans interested in small businesses after they lost their faith in huge corporations during the Great Recession. Of the 45,000 people who applied to be on the show in 2014, less than 1% got the opportunity to present their business to the Sharks. Out of that group, many entrepreneurs never saw themselves on TV, as only 20% of the pitches the Sharks see actually air. The agreements made on the show between the Sharks and the entrepreneurs are non-binding handshake deals, and many of them never close. Why not? Entrepreneurs have been known to fudge some of their company's financial figures or make false claims like they have a patent on a product. When the Sharks look under the hood of the companies they've agreed to invest in, they frequently don't like what they see and back out. According to Hale, approximately 1 in 4 contestants wind up being scouted by producers, meaning they'll be contacted by the show with a cold call. That interest often stems from having a Kickstarter that helps spread word of your product. It's kind of like validation, Hale said, about raising capital through crowdfunding. You might be looked upon more favorably. When it's time for entrepreneurs to give their pitches, they walk down a corridor and stop on an X on the floor for the ideal shot. They are then required to stand silently for 30 seconds so that the camera crew can gather footage of the entrepreneurs and the Sharks smiling back at them, edited together to set the scene of a new segment on the show. The Sharks have concealed earpieces that connect to the producers on set. That doesn't mean the show is staged, however. The Sharks invest their own money, and the producers don't force Sharks to make deals they don't want to make. They will, however, occasionally nudge the investors to compel the entrepreneurs to clarify an aspect of their story for the benefit of the audience, similar to the way producers get cable reporters to do the same thing with their sources. Each episode features a brief update segment highlighting the ways Shark Tank alumni have flourished since appearing on the show. While the producers are in charge of scheduling these segments, the Sharks have the ability to pitch their favorite companies so that they can benefit from the likely sales boost following the update. Barbara has said that she loves the updates as a way to bring positive press towards her best performing investments, and it's why she pitches more than her fellow Sharks. "I'm the queen of updates," she said.
Tasty.
Trying to spice up the format and get a boost in lagging ratings, Shark Tank had comedian Jeff Foxworthy on the panel of judges in the second season. As you could guess, it was a strange and illogical affair, and the experiment failed miserably, and thank God was never replicated. The first season of Shark Tank didn't even break the top 100 shows in terms of average viewership. It was only after Mark Cuban joined in Season 2 that the series began to grow its audience. Season 5 attracted an average of more than 8 million weekly viewers, whereas the first season only had an average of 4.8 million viewers. In late 2016, Forbes magazine spoke with 237 out of 319 contestants who got a deal on Shark Tank during the first 7 seasons. While many of those deals didn't work out, the Sharks offered a total of $63 million to those contestants. Here is a breakdown of how much money each Shark was willing to invest in their ventures. Not surprisingly, Mark Cuban offered the most out of any Shark at $18.7 million, while Barbara and Kevin offered the least at $5.3 and $5.4 million. The best Shark Tank investments yield the investors millions of dollars in profit every year, and so, beyond the spectacle of the television series, they take their investments very seriously. They each have teams dedicated to helping them manage their Shark Tank investments, and will stay in regular contact with their entrepreneurs during crucial parts of the year. For example, Grenier said that she makes herself personally available to each of her entrepreneurs, and Scrub Daddy founder Aaron Krause told us that she has been available via phone or email for valuable insight at all times of the day, including the middle of the night. John said that he spends about 12 hours working on things related to the show every week. Alright, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please click the like button, it really helps us out, and make sure you subscribe for more content like this. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.